Hey everyone, I'm FrostbyChill, and thanks to you guys, I just reached 200 subscribers. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome. If not, thank you for sticking with me. To celebrate 200 subs, I'm taking a page out of my friend Zaruma's book and doing a Q&A video. I asked some of you guys to give me questions to answer, and you guys gave me a lot, so don't expect me to answer all of them. These questions usually fell into a couple of themes. There are mostly furry questions and music questions, but there are some that don't fall into those categories. Alright, I think it's time I get answering. Question 1. What is your favorite food? Gotta be my mother's enchilada bake. It's not a straight up enchilada like you might be thinking. It's more of a really tasty mush of enchilada sauce, chicken, chips, and some more things in there as well. I really love it. Question 2. Tacos or burritos? Burritos, no contest. Question 3. What got you interested in furries? Okay, so I have to explain to my uninformed audience what a furry is. A furry is someone interested in anthropomorphic animal characters, typically more so than human characters. Think of liking Disney's Robin Hood or Zootopia more than Marvel, just because it has anthro characters. Furries often have what is called a fursona, which is a character that they choose to represent themselves with online or in person. They don't think that they're animals, and they do not want any relations with a real dog. Now that that's clarified, I can say what got me interested. This is a weird one, but Hollow Knight got me into furries. Reasons why are because of the character designs and the YouTuber/Twitch streamer Scurry. They're awesome, by the way, and if you like chill gaming streams, please check them out. Question 4. What is the main goal of your channel? My channel's main goal is to have fun and make content on my favorite games. Question 5. What are your standards for music? That's an interesting question. If it isn't straight up bad and if it isn't AI, then I can live with it. Despite saying that though, I hate country music, and I really don't like rap or pop. Question 6. How did you come up with Photon? So Photon is the name of my fursona, and I only came up with him shortly after becoming a furry. I was kind of just given a basic design idea by my brother Mocha through the logo for this channel, and I expanded on it. Question 7. Will you ever get a kimono fursona? Kimono, in furry terms, is a word used to describe more Asian-style furries. Over here in the USA, we usually have more cartoonish characters with big snouts, while in places like China, they usually have smaller snouts and rounder eyes. I've thought about getting a kimono fursona for a little while now. I even already have chosen the name Nyctilis for it, but I keep having a hard time choosing what kind of species to make it. I'm getting pretty close to designing it now though, and I think I'll settle on a spider-moth hybrid, like how Photon is a bee-shark protogen mix. Question 8. What got you into your love of music? Okay, so that's pretty much impossible to answer. I've been interested in music for my entire life. I used to play piano and violin too, but I stopped playing them a while ago. I think I can credit my love of video game music specifically to Minecraft. Come on, we've all heard at least one Minecraft song. It's beautiful. Question 9. If you were to choose anyone in the world to collab with, who would you choose? My easiest answer since question 2. CD Music would be awesome to collab with. If you've heard Trial of the Insane, you know how good his music is, but you probably don't know how chill of a person he is too. Question 10. Relating to Calamity, which track do you think will be the next one for a cover? I've been thinking either The Filthy Mind or Return to Slime. Question 11. How do you see yourself as a composer 4 years from today? I think I can see myself becoming a very good composer. I've already gotten so far in just a year and a half, and I can only go up from here. Question 12. How did you come up with Border's Edge? So Border's Edge is the clan I made on the Furry SMP, and to be honest, I kind of made it just to become rich on the server. Yes, our goals have changed, and yes, our priorities too, but that's how we started. Question 13. What is your biggest inspiration? Hard to answer. I know that my family has inspired me, and that the Calamity Music team has inspired me, and that the Terminum team has inspired me, but I can't pin any of them as my biggest inspiration. Question 14. What's your favorite Terraria weapon? When talking about Vanilla, the Nightglow. When talking about Calamity, the BGSS Nidhogg. I do find it funny that neither of those are summoner weapons, despite summoner being my favorite class. Question 15. Where do you see yourself in the future? I don't know. Seriously. I can see myself having a good future though. Question 16. Will you ever go to a Chinese furry convention? Most likely not. I don't really want to go through the hassle of not knowing any Chinese and needing a translator just to be there. Question 17. What's the main motivation behind your music making? Just have fun. If I don't like a song I'm making, I'll either come back to it later or not finish it. Question 18. Will you make an album? Technically, I already have. It's just a playlist on my music channel titled Dangers of the Deep. But that is what I consider to be my first album. Question 19. What's your favorite Calamity boss and what's your least favorite one? Favorite boss is down between either Devourer of Gods, Yaron, or Calamitous clone. And least favorite is either Ravager or Old Duke. The last question I'm answering, question 20. How or what is an average day in the life of Frostby Chill? My average day. I wake up and get ready for work. I then go to work because I usually start in the morning. I eventually come back home from work and mess around on my computer for about an hour or half an hour before eating dinner. Once done with dinner, I either continue what I was doing or do something else until it's late at night and I go to sleep. Not too crazy, but I do enjoy the lack of stress. Thank you guys for all of the questions. I really did appreciate them, and I'm excited for more things to happen in the years to come. See you all next week or the next time I'm streaming.